Hi everyone, my name is Rick. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you a garden walk and I'm going to show you some really silvery lacunosas that I got in the mail just a couple of days ago, and I just planted them yesterday. So yeah, so it's been really rainy here in the garden. I think since I shot the last video on Sunday we've had four inches of rain here in the garden, so absolutely no hand watering at all. And as you can see, everything is pretty still wet from last night. I think it rained for a few hours. So not a lot of blooms, but there's a lot of foliage and a lot of new growth. As you can see, it's pretty lush back here. And I have a few things to show you on the way. This Jose Bueno over here. I moved it over here. It gets a couple hours of sunlight, so I think that encourages it to be a little more splashy, a lot more white coming out of the leaves when that happens. And there is a AH74 that was having some green leaves, but after I took some cuttings off of it, it's been putting out these really nice, mostly white leaves. And they're quite attractive. So this Hoya has a tendency to revert, but I've seen it revert to green and then back to being really splashy like that. Again, I have a bunch of this one they call Hoya Sunrise. I suspect it's more an obscura Hoya, but it just blooms its little heart out, and it has like 15 peduncles at this point, and it's growing into the neighbor's yard and coming back. It's just growing all over the place. As you can see down here, there's more bloom, and there's more blooms here. So it's just, I have done absolutely nothing to this Hoya, maybe fertilize it a couple of times this summer. And it's just so happy to get the rainwater, and it likes its spot where it gets maybe a couple hours of direct sun a day. So over here we have a few flowers that are closing up on this. Ben Vergari is closing up. This one is opening up on AH733, and that is an AH733 that is closing up over there. So what else? The acoltada, always in bloom. It skips maybe once or twice a summer where it doesn't have any flowers, but other than that, it just keeps blooming, putting a new peduncle like almost every couple weeks. And my Crassi petiolata likes this spot here where it gets quite a bit of dappled sun, and it's getting more and more splashy, so that's quite an attractive one. And I think I've been showing you guys this. This is a Hoya, species of Finnis Burtonae, and she's been blooming her little heart out as well. Just a lot of flowers. And let's go in the backyard. I don't want to take a lot of time doing this video because I have so much going on. I have lots of packing to do. I did a lot of sales last week, and I got to pack those, and I did a live show at Christine's nursery in Oldsmar, Florida. They have like over 1,000 Hoyas, so we did a little setup with Lily, and she and Megan and I. We had a great time yesterday there, and we sold a lot of Hoyas, met a lot of great people. Appreciate all of those that came to the sale. It was a lot of fun. And yeah, but I'm a little bit far behind, so I still have a lot of packing, and I have a lot of cuttings that I took at my other greenhouse that I need to plant those today. So let me get back here and show you a couple of things. My Frydek is really loving this heat and humidity, and it looks like it's trying to put out a new leaf. So I'm kind of be interested to see what that new leaf is going to be. My Ring of Fire again is putting out new growth, and my Monstera obliqua is doing really well. I still haven't gotten around to put these over a pot of soil to see if they root, but they're getting longer and longer, and they have a bunch of nodes, so it seems to be doing really well here. And here is the really gorgeous tortium. This is the newer leaf. It hasn't missed the beat. I got it from a seller on eBay, and it arrived in great shape, and it automatically put out that new leaf back there. So it's a really happy one. So yeah, I'm here in Central Florida, in St. Petersburg area, about 5 miles from the Gulf of Mexico and a couple miles from downtown St. Pete. And yeah, we get temperatures in 95 degrees is not uncommon in the summer with really high humidities. And like I said, we get a lot of rain this time of year. We got 4 inches last week. So over here I have a Hoya phylora, as you've seen from last videos. And that is a Hoya Decii chicken farm doing really well over there. Let me see if I can reach it to show you. Sometimes I need a ladder to get up from these trees. But it's really looking fantastic. It's really happy. And like I said, I haven't watered it in weeks. It just gets rained on. It's in a very loose mix, so if you are growing Hoyas outside in the rain and it rains a lot, you need to have a very porous mix where the water just goes right through it. It's basically chunks of coconut husk and coarse perlite. And here by the fountain, I have a few things going on. I have this no nooch. She's doing really well. She's trying to climb up that tree over there. And then what I brought you back here for was to show you my new, take her out of here, my Yopi. These just came in the mail. I sent one to a friend, and then I saw this one and I had to get it. So it came in the mail last week in really great condition. As you can see, the leaves that it has are pretty mature. Let's see if I can hold it. It's in like a 4-inch pot. And these leaves are probably 14 inches long. It's kind of hard to take a picture of the whole plant. Let's see if I stay back. So that's the Yopi. And this one over here, I got it as Hoya Sissy, but after it bloomed, it looks more like the one that goes around as Sissy 2, a release by Coco Ranch. It is quite lovely. It has like this orange salmon color that is really attractive. I actually like it a lot. And here's the foliage. And it's a really fast grower. I think when I bought this about 6 months ago, it had maybe 2 sets of leaves, and it's put out all this new vine, and it just bloomed. So really excited to have another one. I have 2 of these now, and they're quite beautiful, and I really enjoy growing them. And over here I have Hoya Kiki here in my hand, and that is the Hoya that I got from Coco Ranch as Sissy 2. You can see this one is a lot more purple, that one's a lot more orange. So I'm really not sure what's the scope with this, but Hoya Kiki I originally got from Cara Noel, and I actually have the tag. She sent me a bunch of cuttings, like Hoya Anarchy, Kiki, Lynn, Sissy, and Michelle. And they all did really well, but Hoya Kiki is one of my best growers. I've started so many different plants from this actual pot. As you can see, the stem on here, it's a 10-year stem on this Hoya, so I haven't even repotted it. It's been in there for that long. But I've taken hundreds, if not more, cuttings, and I've started at least 8 or 9 plants from that pot. Over here I have Hoya rigida and Schifferti back there, and again Hoya kiki. The first one I have for you today is this one from Ara Chung. She has an Etsy shop, Plantasmic, and I'll leave the link below. And we trade once in a while. She sends me all kinds of neat things, and I try to send some neat things to her as well. So this guy here came with the name Big Leaves Dark. So a lot of these are coming out of the jungle in Indonesia, and they don't really have names. They have slight variations in the leaves and the splash, the size of the leaf, the thickness of the leaf. So yeah, but most of these that I'm going to show you today have a lot of splash. Like this one is like over 95% splash. So yeah, if you want to get in touch with Ara at Plantasmic, check it out. She has a lot of neat things, and you'll see from the lacunosas that I'm going to show you today, you'll probably want to check it out. This one I also got from Ara, but it was a few months ago, and I had it in terrarium, and I've showed this to you guys in previous videos where in the terrarium we got these little very compact leaves, very silvery, and as I brought it out into the humidity, the leaves got quite big. Still very splashy, like over 95% splash on that. So yeah, these are quite beautiful. If you are into the lacunosas, these silvery ones are quite showy. So this one, I believe she called it Lacunosa Silver. This one I like a lot. As you can see, the leaves are very, very shiny. I don't know if the camera can pick on that, but they're quite shiny, extremely splashy. She has the name Lacunosa Silver Mint, *, big leaves. And as you can see, let me see if I can show you guys. It has nice abs, if you want to call it that. And the leaves are quite nice. They're about 1.5 inches long. And they're really, really shiny, like I said. So this one is quite a beauty. So if you would like to get one from her, tell her it's a Lacunosa Silver * Mint. This little guy, this really splashy Lacunosa, has more of a teardrop leaf. They're really, really succulent. As you can see, they're about this smaller than my fingernail. If I can show you guys, they're like the size or even smaller than a Hoya cortesii leaf. Maybe in my growing conditions these will get to be bigger, but this seems to be really, really thick, really thick leaves. So I'm kind of interested to see in my hot, humid Florida weather if it stays this small and compact with these cute little silvery leaves. And she also sent me this one going around the trade as Amarillo. I think it means yellow. That's, I think the Portuguese word for Amarillo is amarelo. So that's what I thought. It has different toned green on the foliage. So as you can see, there's a different colorations on the leaf. And I've seen online some that are a lot more yellow, but yeah, this apparently is a popular one. I've seen a lot of people requesting it. So, and this is the first time of me having one. So I'll keep you guys updated on how it progresses, how yellow or not yellow it gets, and just see how it does in my backyard. And this guy, I think I saw something online. Somebody had named it leopard or spotted leopard or one of these new names that people are making up. I don't know who originates with these names, but There's so many new names out there, but this lacunosa has a thinner leaf than the ones I've shown you. It's more, it has less splash, so it's probably like 80% splash. You can see a lot more green on there. And again, I'll keep you guys updated on how this guy performs for me in my growing conditions. These will be outside here, mostly 90s and 90% humidity, so probably like its native habitat. So I'll keep you guys updated on how it looks. Now, I was really excited about this one because out of all the lacunosas that are coming out of Indonesia, this one excites me the most. It's Asami, and apparently there's different clones of it. This is clone 1, and you can see it's like an albo marginata leaf. It's quite attractive. The older leaf is pretty thick, and as the newer leaves develop, as you can see, they continue being albo marginata. So yeah, this is quite an attractive foliage plant. Looking forward to growing it here in my garden, and again, I'm going to update you guys on that one. Hoya Asami, I think she put clone 2 on that one. And here's the other beauty. As you can see, it's clone 1 Asami from Cianjur. It has also albo marginata type leaves, but the white around the edge is quite a lot less than the previous one I just showed you. Again, very textured leaf. The leaf is somewhat succulent, and it's quite attractive to see that edge to the leaf. You can see. And again, I'll keep you guys updated on how this guy performs here in my garden. And I wanted to show you guys a couple of the pricktails that I have. Show you the tag. And these, I don't know much about them except that the foliage is quite gorgeous. I think I've showed this plant before, but it's been putting out a new set of leaves is quite beautiful. This is my first one, and it's putting out gorgeous leaves as well. And that's going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please come back next Sunday. I will have another one for you like I do every Sunday. And I hope you guys all have a fantastic week ahead. Bye-bye.